So there was news on this. Just wanted to. Hello. Okay, so um, now the CBC made a post about the silent majority, so we wouldn't know. With all this Facebook information, people noodle around with their keystrokes, and so there's frequency and how many times people have used the word climate change. And then I suppose they can qualify uh, positive or negative sentiments. So there's such a thing as a sentiment phrase, and natural language processing can pick these things out and figure out what they are. So silent majority, I think that was Richard Nixon, you know. Uh, and speaking of the United States, 78% of people in the U.S. are concerned about it and want something to happen. So, to me, this is a real uh, uh, indication of how collective consciousness is uh, wonderful and functional and optimistic. Um, uh, so, also wanted to talk. Now, I don't want to get into this too much. It's a bit it's dicey at best because people like to copyright things. As I have done with my blog, I copyrighted my blog. I can't believe Knitmore819 or something like this. You can Google it. A bunch of different ideas, kth distributions. But I don't want to get into this too much, but innate devices. Okay, so there's nanotechnology, which functions at a very small negative to fine lattice, or the ubiquitous structure of molecular stacking, or stacking at pressure. But so there's lattice structure, and then so there's nanotechnology. Great, we can make it just a bit smaller, and it'll maintain its form. But innate devices are something different, whereby they accomplish an intrinsic attunement with enough of what exists to exist on their own. Quite interesting. So it's a different principle, other than tension because of a negative to the overall structure. It's conducive harmony within a variety of. So there's unity between various nodes of harmonic travel or continuity. Anyway, so I dabbled, but really advanced physics is interesting on the level of relating to Tibetan Buddhism, because they will play this game where the physicist who has entrenched himself in textual references to reality is in an ontological state that is removed from the athletics of actually performing the behavior or moment. And so they play this game where it's like, what's this? Oh, well, I'll show you. It's very interesting. Back and forth. Advanced physics and Buddhism. All right. Bye.